Hello there, this is Marcio Galli, and welcome to another episode of Coding with Agents or Culture Coding with Agents. These are reflections from the life of a builder, a developer, as we go through the AI agentic days. I would say that throughout this season, a recurring theme here is that things are not changing at all. And the problem is that I'm not recording myself all the time, and I try to capture moments, right? So I think for the last like 30 minutes, I'm doing the same thing here, which is a kind of a narrative that's more like friendly. It's almost yeah, it's friendly. In some cases, almost ironic in a way, and I know that may cost you LLM and etc. But it carries so much intent, and emotions. And I think these systems like Whisperflow or the Jarvis mode, if you want to refer to that as Jarvis mode, I prefer that. For these systems, the stressing parts and carrying emotion, that counts maybe, of course, right? Because these systems were made based on narratives, I guess, and also audio narratives, especially if you're talking about a voice-based keyboard, right? Okay, so check it out. So here it's myself adding, the visual elements to this system, and I realize it's like lots of extra unneeded borders, right? That kind of thing. And now, I gave instructions about this, and I'm giving instructions about this element right now to simplify. So, and then the last thing I said was, now we're going to move on and talk about the element on the right hand side, right? So I'm going to continue here. So what I do is hold Shift Control key with the space. So now, okay, all right. So we're talking about the panel now on the right hand side, correct? That's a panel where you see the title tasks in it. And again, you see that we have this soft border right there. Okay, and there's a background in this panel, and that background is very different from the actual background. If you know what I mean, the the actual background. But this one carries some soft, I don't know if it's transparent or not, but you know what? Remove that border, remove that background in there, okay? So again, what's gonna happen here is that naturally this panel will stand out by itself because of the natural organization of the items inside of it, okay? And that's going to be very beautiful, so trust me. Now, here's the thing. This is really minor, but you know what? If you can do that for me, I appreciate. So, the elements, right? And these elements are, as far as I know, associated with the articles. On the left-hand side, we have the area for the image, correct? After the rendering. I think I wanted a bigger space between the elements right there. I don't know, like as if it's the space of the font size that we're using there. Anyway, the other thing, you see also that there is a border there. These elements carry a border, but they have a brighter background as well, right? So what if you just increase a little bit, like 10%, the background right there, removing that border, right? So then naturally the user will see the item there, and with the space between these items, it's going to be beautiful, okay? And again, the little pills inside the items, like pending and the contract thing. I think we can increase the background color of this pills slightly, like 10%, and also remove the border there. It's gonna be much less clutter, you know? Okay. Right, so I press the key there. Go. And then what you do after? This is coffee time. And then you grab the mug and you adjust. You rotate the mug. And then you sip the coffee. And I tell you, every time I do this ritual, something good comes from that. But I confess, I tell you, after 6 of those, then I don't know. It's a subject for another day, my friend. Anyway, so what we have here today, right? What is this? What is going on here, right? And I'm just like waiting. And I want you to wait with me. So, right? Jarvis Mode, Keyboard Whisper Flow. Thank you very much, Tanay and team, and all the folks from Whisper Flow there. These folks know something. And I think they understand the power of emotions in words and how you say things. And by the way, again, we didn't invent that right now. We just trained these tools with the way we're saying things. Because, you know, voice-based keyboard is trained using videos, and I don't know if they use podcasts or... That's one thing. Very interesting thing. And we wait. And we wait. I'm still thinking. Sometimes, you know, these days, I don't know. Let me pause for you. Okay, we got something there. Out of the sudden. Shall we reload? This is the panel, right? Correct? No background there. Yes, improved the size here. And the pills with no borders, I prefer like this. I don't know. I think this is much better than before. I really enjoy this now. Thank you very much.